Well, today we're going to be looking at another ship model, and this time it's a Viking ship. Who doesn't like Vikings? The raiding, pillaging guys from quite a while ago. So this one is the, I can't remember how you pronounce this, Emhar? And then we've got another word I can't pronounce, Gokstad, and this is a 9th century Viking ship. So this is, looks like it's got optional bits, optional masthead included, figures not included, yeah, I found that out, 32 oars included, and 64 shields included. So what does it tell us? 1/72nd scale model of mid-9th century ocean-going Viking sailing ship. So it doesn't tell us a lot. It's 12 3/4 inches long. Can be displayed on the stand included. And it says again, figures and paint not included. But luckily, I picked the figure setup that goes with it. So we'll have a look at them as well. So let's have a look. See what we... Ooh, it's quite a colourful box. I quite like that. The box has got ads for other kits all along like this. I like that, it's clever. So what do we get? Let's move the figures out of the way and see what we get in this kit. So we get an instruction sheet. It doesn't look like it's going to be too complicated a build. So it looks like you've got deck plates goes over the hull. It annoys me when instructions go the other way from what we're used to. Okay, so it looks fairly simple sort of build. You've got basic rigging and a sail. Well, the sail looks like it's back form. So quite nice, very soft feeling back form. Nice sort of texture to it. I like that. Very thin. So that should look good. We've got the hull. So that's the length of it. So quite long. It's going to make a nice model, I think, what we've got inside. Lots and lots of detail. So we've got many screws, like 3 screws. So that's the decking. Again, nicely detailed. There's the rudder, and then so that's all your oars. And the shields are all stuck together. I don't know if you got the shields got designs on. You have to paint them on, I suppose. That'll be fun. So we also get a bit of thread for the rigging. And what's this? Gokstad. What is that? Is that just a sticker? Oh, it's like a name tag. Oh, that's fair enough. Put that there. Okay, so that's the basic kit model. Let's have a look at the figures. Let's move that out of the way. And the figures. Whoop, that's the TV remote. Fell on the floor. So figures. I don't think I've ever had any Emhar figures. Let's have a look at them. What's the packaging say to start with? So there's a painting guide. It looks like someone out of a computer game. For good results, wash the figures with detergent. Yeah, that makes sense. And again, lots of advertising. That's the boat that goes with it, of course. So what do we get? One folded sprue that I've just broken. Actually, it looks like it's, yeah, it is 2 separate screws. It's interesting, quite nice solid plastic. So let's have a look at these figures. Autofocus, are you? Yes. So look, some good detail on them. Very crisp. He's leaning, isn't he? He's leaning back. So you get some standing figures and then loads of sat down figures. So it looks like 4, 5, 6 of each design. I suppose you'd just make them look different with different hair. They've all got beards. Did all Vikings have beards? So again, this one's got a fur coat on, like a tunic, and then I like it. They're nice little figures, sort of pulling on the rigging. I don't know what he's meant to be doing. Doing the crab. It did say they're posable. So I don't know whether you like heat them in hot water and you can then pose it. Yeah, look. Posable. I don't tell you how. I'll have to try heating one up, see what happens. So I think it's going to be a fun one to build and paint. He's wearing a helmet. Oh, that must be their seats. So I don't think it's going to be a very difficult build. I think the detail is going to be in the painting. So let's crack on. So first job I think is going to be to build the boat. Well, the hull is all together. It's quite a simple build, to be honest. I've got to drill a few holes for the rigging. It's weird modelling that if you want to put the guys doing the oars, you can't put the shields on, which is a bit of a shame, so I might try and cut the shields and perhaps use them somewhere else. And if you're using the oars, you really shouldn't have the sail up, but I do quite like the idea of the sail being up, so I might do both, and they're just they're racing or something. So the next job on this is to undercoat it and then paint it. But what I need to do is work out how we pose these figures, because the poses they're in just are not going to work. So I've got a feeling it's going to be boiling water, but we'll have a go and have a see. Okay, so basically with the figures, what you have to do is pop them in hot water, and then you can mould the arms. So if we take, say, this fella, and then pop him in, so you see his arms are sort of doing a strange thing. Pop him in boiling water. I'm hoping you can do it with the heat gun, because that'll be a lot quicker. Pop in there for a few seconds. I guess water's gone a bit tepid. That's the trouble with the boiling water method. The water goes off the boil quickly. I think it's too cool. Let's see if a heat gun will work. Okay, see the arms are now folded in. It's going to be a pain. I mean, I suppose it's a clever idea, but it's going to be a pain to do it on all of these people. But it's just going to have to be done. Can't do it after they're painted. You've got to be very careful, like the heat has shrunk that arm a little bit. But we'll see. Perhaps a little bit less heat. But we'll give it a go. Okay, going to airbrush the ship in brown, and I've got some. I'm going to try some Citadel Air. Never used them before. Hopefully they'll work. If they don't, we can strip it back and do it all again. So I'm going to position this over here. I've used. Very impressive. Well done, Citadel. Okay, so the airbrushing came out rather well. Quite impressed with those Citadel air paints. I'm probably have to get some more. So we're going to do various dry brushings and washes on this one. I'm going to start with dry brushing in a light brown Mornfang, bit of Mornfang. Obviously with all dry brushing, it's as it says, get some paint on your brush and then wipe it off so it's pretty much dry. And then all it is a case of, not quite dry enough, that one. It's just a case of rubbing it over the highlights. And I'm going to build up various different shades to make it look like old wood. I'm going to give that a go now. You can see I've been painting the men. I've been using these speed painter, excuse the noise, it's the fan, it's so hot. Speed painters are really good for painting figures in a quick way. I'm going to focus. They're going to focus. But yeah, they're. I've just done them all lots of different colours. Just hopefully they'll look slightly different. Let's do a bit of dry brushing on them. So it's coming along. Okay, so the figures are all painted, and I've just matte varnished them. So just waiting for that to dry. Pardon me. What I'm going to do is start doing the rigging. I've made a little man holding a rope. I'm going to put him on the deck with the rope going up to the top of the rigging. The rigging's coming on. The instructions are not clear how you attach the sail at the top, so I've had to sort of bodge it a little bit. I'm going to cover that up with some paint. And then it's going to be assembled, and also when we come back it should be pretty much finished. Well, I've finished the model and it came out rather nicely, I think. I did enjoy it. Putting the oars in and getting the people's hands to touch it was a bit of a chore, but overall I think it has worked very well. So you've got lots of people in the ship, which does make it look pretty good. Let's turn around. You've got an oarsman at the back, or a steering guy. I like the two guys at the front, like Leif Erikson or someone. The sail looks pretty good. I dirtied it up a little bit, and it holds on the top with some rigging. So overall, this was a really fun kit to build. Very simple, but lots and lots to do on it. It'd be nice sort of embedded in resin, I think. But yeah, really good. I enjoyed that one. And go on my my shelf with my other ship. I'll have to move the Lone Ranger. There's a sea view. There's a different ship in it. Yeah, well, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you can. We do have a Patreon account now if you want to become a patron and help the channel out. But otherwise, thanks for watching. And we'll see you again next time. Thanks then. Bye.